Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. I'm Shane and we're back with Star Wars The Bad... Turn it off. I'm Shane and we're back with Star Wars The Bad Batch Season 1 Episode 13. After this, I believe we have 3 episodes left. Last time, what happened was, if you remember, Eleni and Cham, they were arrested by the Empire, Rampart, all those guys. So Eleni gets the Bad Batch to help her break them out. And she was like, I will pay you guys. I'll do whatever it takes. It takes a little bit of encouragement from Omega to be like, hey, kind of pulling in Episode 1 Anakin Skywalker. Hey, we got to help people. So they agree to help break them out. And they do. You know, and there are a couple hiccups along the way. It would not have worked out if Hauser did not have a little bit of a guilt trip himself. And he defected from the Empire because he has a loyalty to Cham and Eleni. He wants what's best for their family. Early on when they were in the jail cell, after Rampart in the beginning was taunting Cham, saying, hey, you guys were the liberators, now you're the traitors. They don't trust, they obviously don't trust Hauser at first because the very reason they were in jail. He says, hey, I'm trying to help your daughter, but they don't trust him. And eventually, yes, Dad. I heard the door. Dad! So right when they were about to leave that hangar, Hauser stops him and says, hey, there's a not a legion, but there's a garrison, a group of soldiers waiting outside this door, so you can't go this way. What's funny is like this, on the flip side, on the other end, it is Crosshair who realizes what is going on. He says, hey, they are not there. They're going to be here. So they both are just playing chess. You know, not Hauser, but Crosshair and his brothers. It was pretty cool because, yeah, this guy has no mercy. After Hauser says, hey, I'm going to help you, but I'm not going to go with you because I'm not going to abandon my squad. Maybe I can get through to those guys. So he tries to do that. A few of them drop their weapons, but Crosshair's in the very back and says, hey, arrest the traitors. Arrest the mutineers. So they do get arrested. And right when that's going on, we see the Havoc Marauder flying off in the background. But we have Crosshair trying to shoot it down, which I'm not sure how well that, like a sniper rifle would do against, you know, the Havoc Marauder that has its shields and everything like that. He tries to shoot him down. He misses. And then they have that kind of moment in Episode 5 where they're kind of having the stare down. You know, where Luke and Vader, I guess they're not actually staring at each other because they can't see each other, but they sense each other. It just kind of reminded me of that. So they're having that little stare down. He eventually goes to Rampart and says, can I have permission to hunt them down? And he says, granted. So now, in this next episode, we might have them on the run for Crosshair. So that's pretty much what happened last time. You know, this show, a lot of it's been about taking a stand against evil. And it's been about the characters being fleshed out. We have Omega kind of taking these hardened soldiers and getting them to do the right thing. You know, sometimes when it's hard, she still gets them to do the right thing. After that, guys, I think we're just going to go ahead and start. So let's do it.
She failed to mention the drop zone will be swarming with Gundarks.
Gundarks!
It's not the first time she was left out here.
So there's a lot of missions that are happening off screen that we don't see. Pikes! Pikes! Cocksucker.
It's rude to barge into one's office unannounced.
This isn't your office.
Who is this fool?
We are taking it back.
We?
If I lose, you lose. Don't forget how good I've been at keeping secrets.
Oh, that's
I believe
horseshit.
she's threatening us.
You're quick.
It's loud as hell. What the hell are those things? Hey! Dude, why would you even... If that's an expensive, highly priced creature, why would you even take your eyes off him?
Ruby? Don't just stand there.
Find her!
This is ridiculous.
Give it for me! Now you've done it!
You jackasses.
Okay, new plan. Coward!
I didn't think those guys would be very
There
adept.
you are. Don't worry, we'll catch those two and kill them. Yes, we will.
Good job. I love a good minecart level. Get some Indiana Jones vibes for sure.
Power up the engine.
That's horrible. I'd be freaking the hell out, man.
They're avoiding the light. Use your torches.
Boarding light. Okay. Ah!
You are out of your depth, Durand. Either you correct this grave mistake, or you and your entire family will experience what pain truly feels like.
Well, that's not good. Yep.
See, my plan worked like a charm. Even better than expected.
That's her. She's the one you want.
Return it to us, and we will consider this issue resolved.
We don't have any spice.
Kill them all.
Wait, we don't have the spice on us, but we know where it is.
The child stays here.
Not happening. We can't leave Omega with them.
Oh, they actually left her?
We don't have a choice.
It's funny to see Sid like going down.
That's what happens when you meddle in other people's business.
Us.
Yeah,
The
fucker.
one who took Sid's power from her.
You take what you want. It's a tactic my mother has perfected.
So she's a criminal too.
Ugh, you make it sound so undignified.
It's really interesting.
What's going
That sounds awful.
What's up with a spice?
They'd be screwed.
Tech. This should distract them.
Need a big floodlight.
Coming.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Dude, I'd be scared too. Why were they attacking Sid? That's kind of plot armory.
Since the spice has been returned, the matter between us is resolved. But not with you.
To be fair, they stole it from him. He was going to do business with him, right? Okay.
Our business is finished.
He got off easy.
Are you okay?
It's a small price to pay.
That's what I said.
I'll be going now.
That's it? Did you cause a bunch of trouble, man? Walking away with
Come
you.
on, boys. First round's on me.
You owe us way more than that.
Don't push your luck.
And Sid blackmailed them. They're going to like, it's all good.
Why did you stick up for him after what he did?
I don't know. Ruby likes him. Maybe he's not all bad.
I guess we'll probably see him again. Just fade to black, huh? That's it. Alright. My walk away feeling of it. Yeah, I actually really liked that episode. It was kind of a like a fluff episode, a filler episode. But I liked it. You know, sometimes those are cool episodes, and in this particular case, I thought it was pretty cool. They arrive at Sid's bar, and Sid's nowhere to be seen. She was basically forced out by a Deveronian, Roland Duran, who's basically there, seems like, to impress his crime syndicate parents, okay? So he makes a deal with a crime syndicate Pikes, who, as we see in the Star Wars universe, they deal with spice. If you haven't seen them, we see them in Solo. And I think the first time we see them is actually in the Clone Wars. So we see them in the Clone Wars and we see them in Solo. They are on Kessel, and they're there when... I don't want to spoil the movie, but go watch Solo. It's a great freaking movie, and make Solo 2 happen. Okay? So the Pikes, I don't remember hearing them... I don't remember what they sound like. I'm pretty sure we hear them in the Clone Wars. But they were more threatening here than I remember. The voice actor who was playing the lead Pike, I kept thinking, what if they just shot him? I mean, obviously, they're not afraid, probably because they're such a big, menacing organization that if you kill one of them, it's like you're marked for death. Terrible, painful death, as Loki would say. Go check out our Loki reactions. They're awesome. Yeah, they showed no fear at all. Yeah. Even Sid was like, hey, listen, we have to do what they say. So after they steal the spice, and guys, if you don't know anything about spice, the term spice originated in the novel Dune, okay? And it's kind of like this drug, okay? So in Star Wars, George kind of leans on that definition of spice from Dune, and they're kind of like the drugs of this world, okay? So they're dealing with spice. Duran got mixed up with them to probably distribute the spice. I guess I don't get why they wanted to punish him over punishing the thieves. Okay, because they considered the matter settled with Sid and the Bad Batch and Omega. But Duran, who is, I think he's kind of a piece of shit for doing what he was doing, he just got stolen from. I think he's supposed to be a distributor of the spice for them. Not necessarily a mule, but like a big-time distributor. Okay, then he's got the mules to go around and distribute it. Okay, but either way, they cut off his horn, and I think they were probably going to kill him until Omega and Sid were like, hey, you don't want to do this. You made a mistake, and you ultimately don't want to go to war with his crime syndicate family. When they were riding the mine carts on the rail system in the caves, it just made me think of Indiana Jones. Well, first it made me think of Donkey Kong Country minecart levels, which are amazing. And it also made me think of Indiana Jones, the Temple of Doom, which is, was kind of looked at as the worst one, but I love that one. I love all of them. I gotta get, Zach, he hasn't really seen Indiana Jones. I gotta take him through them. He hasn't seen enough. He said he saw maybe all of them when he was younger, and he hasn't seen the fourth one, I don't believe. Yeah. But, and Jamie hasn't seen him at all, of course. But anyway, so Sid's plan to disrupt the spice trade, it would have worked if they weren't found out, because he was basically being taken against his will. I don't want to say arrested. He was taken out of there by the Pikes, and they kind of ran into each other in that corridor right at the wrong second. Okay? You know what's interesting about Ruby? She reminds me, I said this in the reaction, I don't know if I'll make it in, she reminds me of pangolins. So pangolins are this mammal native to Asia, and they are used as pets, and they're actually eaten, which is kind of disgusting because they look like armadillos. They have that scaly look. It just, ugh. I don't think Ruby was cute at all. So, they carry diseases and they carry viruses, such as possibly COVID, unless it was made in the lab, which is looking more and more likely. The funny thing is they use the Weequay and the Ithorian. She's like, I got a plan for that. And she pushed the button. Like, okay, you're bringing in the A-Team, but it's these fucking losers. And they dime her out in 30 seconds of screen time of being threatened. So the creatures in the caves, they are called Earlings. And I don't think I've ever heard of them before. Let me know in the comments if Earlings are a common species in Star Wars. I'm pretty sure I haven't heard of them. Okay, which that's a lot. There's a lot of stuff in Star Wars I haven't heard of. But I'm pretty sure they're new. Okay, and they look to be this aggressive. Obviously Tech explained them. They're sensitive to light. They're aggressive. They don't want to be woken up. So they'll make a lot of noise. But, so I think it looked like cobwebs or like these intricate spider webs they make inside these caves, and then they dwell inside deep inside these web-like homes they create, but they are sturdy enough for people to walk on. They're almost like stone. And the lighting effects were really cool. We see like that debris in the air. One thing I want to say is Sid was basically going to blackmail them and say, hey, if you don't help me, I'm going to dime you out to the Empire. And they kind of like, I don't know. Is it kind of like they're accepting of each other and their flaws? It's like, okay, we've been doing this for a while. I have friends who I love that are shitty, and I accept them for their shittiness. So maybe it's kind of like that. In the end, I think this brought them closer. We get to see Omega once again say, hey guys, we got to do the right thing. So the Bad Batch, they are, I don't want to say becoming less clone and more human, because I think the show Star Wars: The Clone Wars has demonstrated how human and how empathetic they can be. But we have 3 episodes left, and I imagine we're going to have a 2 or 3 episode arc. And I think we need to, because I really like this show, but it's been a lot about fleshing out these characters that I didn't really know or care about before. I do care about them now, but I need something more. Like I said, I need more about Omega. I think we need to see some Inquisitors. We need to see Vader. We need, and I imagine Omega in the end is going to be taken away, and that's going to be a cliffhanger. I'm calling it now. And Crosshair, he's still in the back. He's hunting them down. So, guys, I think that's pretty much it. We got 3 episodes left. I hope you guys are enjoying my reaction, my breakdown. I'm hoping this gets up much faster than the last one. A lot of things were going on in my life. And my editor, Billy, who's editing this, he's kind enough to help as well. So, guys, give him a thank you in the comments. Guys, other than that, I think we are done. Guys, thank you so much for watching my reaction and breakdown to Star Wars: The Bad Batch. If you like Third Street Reactions, you want to support us, go check out the other things we do. We got some new shows coming, like Castlevania, like BoJack Horseman, and The Witcher. So, leave a comment down below, and subscribe.